Hello, hello, hello. Hope I'm not too loud. Hi. All right. We are back to this craziness. Why, hello there, Hanatu. Good evening. How has your evening been? I've got the book. I've got my handy dandy tool. The book also has a handy dandy tool in it, being used as a bookmark. I just realized I have no tunes on. Let me fix that right now. I apologize in advance if it's too loud. It doesn't seem too loud. Alright, cool. That is A-okay, Hanetsu. Thank you for tuning in regardless. I've got the NES. This is how far I've gotten. We got the front of the system. We got the bottom half of the system. We have the cartridge thing. We got audio and video ports. We got... I forget what that is. Coaxial. It's been so long. My kid would have no idea what that meant. All right. It's time to get another bag out there. Turn to channel 3. Yeah, that's exactly it. Can't start it without that. I'm going to take my watch off because that's going to get in the way. All right, what bag are we on? Book says number 5. Number 5 it is. Might help if I had the bag. It's a very necessary evil to have to change to channel 3 in order to play any of your video games back then. Sometimes that ended up being channel 4. And I forget the reason why, but a lot of the times our television had to be turned to channel 4 in order for it to work. I think maybe because something else was, the VCR was connected to it or something. I don't know. What is a VCR? I remember needing the little switch thing. Yeah, where you had to like swap the switch between inputs. First steps first. Start organizing all these tiny little pieces. I see. The beginning half. I also feel old. It's okay. I know the moment I felt like I was extremely old was the moment when I realized that a cold was absolutely kicking my ass. So yeah, I had to go to urgent care today because a cold was kicking my butt. I was so congested. I didn't sleep last night. So I'm not good at mouth breathing. And so when I am congested, it is a nightmare. And so I psyched myself out, and I spent over an hour manually breathing. And when you get into one of those feedback loops, then your heart starts racing. So yeah, I did not sleep last night. I slept a little bit this morning, not much, because again, not a mouth breather. And I tried to find decongestant. I had no decongestant. Well, rather, I did have decongestant, but it all expired in, like, 2019, so... needless to say, that got disposed of. I forget to breathe sometimes and get like that, because then you can't let it become neutral and natural again, yeah. Because it's supposed to be an, an automatic thing. It's not meant to be a manual thing that you think about. Because the moment you start thinking about it, then you mess up your entire breathing pattern, and it's just awful. Just not a good time. So yeah, I knew I had to go to the doctor when Mucinex did absolutely nothing to assist me. Yeah, so I watched the sunrise this morning through my window. And then at about 6:40, I gave up. Got up. I got up before that. It was like 6:11 or something. I don't remember what it was. But I went to go and get a drink of water. Came back, tried to lay down again, and it was not helping whatsoever. So I was like, forget it. I'm going to go take a shower. Because, the steam in a shower always, clears you up, right? Yeah, that did not happen today. Yes. So it turns out I have an ear infection because all the nasal drainage went to one side, which was the side I was laying on, which was my left ear. And the congestant could not be cleared up without a decongestant. So I've had a Claritin D. Thankfully, I did not take my Allegra this morning, so I was able to take the Claritin D. And then I got some super antibiotics. So I took that with dinner tonight, and I can breathe through my nose. So I just hope that keeps up at bedtime. But even if it doesn't, doctor was like, hey, children's Benadryl? I was like, yeah. He goes, does Benadryl work for you? I'm like, well, I mean, it knocks me out. And he goes, okay, but you're going to take some children's Benadryl. I'm like, why children's Benadryl? He goes, because it actually works a lot faster than adult Benadryl. Okay. He goes, but you're going to take an adult dose. This is how much you're taking. I was like, okay, cool. So I guess that's what... I guess I'm going to knock myself out. So... hopefully it works, because I would love to get some sleep. Because I don't think I can do 2 days of that. So I did swap around my streams. Because normally I was going to do, Friday Lego again. But then I remembered, oh yeah, we're going to go visit my mom. Am I going to take this giant Lego box with me to go visit my mom? No. It's a lot easier to move my Switch. So we're going to test out some Wi-Fi streaming later on this week. Because I'm going to hit that 7 stream mark. Doctor giving you life hacks? Yeah, pretty much. Going to get you knocked out and... I mean, I would say high as a kite, but no, it doesn't get me high. It just knocks me on my butt. I'm just out cold. And I already had Benadryl on hand, though I should probably take that note that he said and apply it for when I have my allergy shots, because yeah, if I'm having an allergic reaction and I don't want to EpiPen myself, I guess that'll work even faster. I don't know. I don't know if that's how it works. I'll have to ask the pharmacist. Random little green pieces here. Also, playing around with a different webcam. So I did have to turn off that ring light because the ring light on this thing was obnoxiously strong, even on the lowest. Yeah, I got some pretty bad allergies, especially with the allergy season coming up. Pollen just wrecks me. Dust wrecks me worse than the pollen. But meh. I get by daily allergy meds. It says that my mic is peaking. Is it really that loud? I don't know if it is. I don't know if I should trust OBS. All right, turn it down just a wee bit more. There we go. Maybe. I don't know. Let me know if my music's too loud. Let me know if my audio from me is too loud. This is why you become 2D. No allergies. Yep. And if you do have allergies, you won't. It's like if they do have allergies, you won't know unless they say something. Or, they're sniffling like crazy. Good. Excellent. Got lots of teal blue. So I have noticed that with this webcam, you can definitely see the color a little more. It's still showing a little more blue than it actually is. There's supposed to be a little bit more of a green tint. Might have to mess with the white balance a little bit. Just like a big white piece of paper here. Figure it out. All those blue pieces can sit over here. Lots of little gray pieces. I've not listened to a lot of this album. Hey, Lindsey Sterling is playing in this song. But it is a copyright-free song. Hooray for the fat rat. So glad I don't have to fiddle with webcams anymore. Yeah, this is the only time I have to deal with a webcam. When I decide I want to build Lego. Everyone can see how pale I am right now. Actually, I am not that pale. My light over there is messing with it a little bit. I'm pretty pale right now. I need my sunlight again. Been so long since I've been in the sunlight that when I walked out into the sunlight, I got a headache. I was like, oh my gosh, that's not great. Tan Tay. Yes, very tan. Not as tan as my actual model, but I wish. Got good color. But she spends a lot of time outside. I'm wondering what in this green. I mean, I guess some of the cables in it would be green. I don't know. You have tan in your heart or something. Yes, yes. Stay here. There we go. There's a cross mark again. Which is strange considering I don't see any pegs for this one. think I've sorted these out as much as I'm gonna before I start like overlooking pieces. Once I find where this one is, anyways. Okay, all right, let's go with this. On the plus side, though, when I was not feeling all that great, Cinnamon immediately noticed and got a lot of cuddle time with the cat today. It's kind of cool how animals just know that like there's something wrong. Like especially with like if anxiety is like welling up and it's like about to like turn into a full out attack. Dogs and some cats will just instantly know and they will like try everything in their power to interrupt it. Cinnamon's doing good. I mean, Coconut is Coconut. She's doing fine. But the one that had, generally has health problems is Cinnamon. But she's doing great. The weight gain is back after her crazy surgery, and for the most part, I think. They lowered her dose again on her autoimmune stuff. So far, so good. They're probably not going to be... Excuse me a moment. They're probably not going to be very happy with us for a few days because I'm going to go visit my mom, so they're going to get bored. But they'll get over it. Gonna have their own cat condos. And then they're also gonna get their vet appointment, like their yearly, done at the same time. So 2 birds with 1 stone. Bedtime. Okay. Thank you for hopping in, Kazan. I greatly appreciate it. Once things start to calm down around here, I'll probably try and do more like, afternoon streams or some morning streams. Catch some of my EU friends. I know starting this late is kind of late for them. My goodness, they are just piling it on this particular part here. Just stream till 4 a.m. They can watch when they get up. See, I would absolutely do that. Except for the fact that I have to be up with my child at 7:30 in the morning. So that would leave me with 3 hours of sleep. So probably not the wisest decision for me. Oh, thank you for the follow, Sky. Not sure why I didn't hear it or see it. But it's there. Even the kitty's saying thank you. What are you doing, Mr. Stream Elements? Is the sound not working? Let me check. I'm gonna redo it. Huh. Could you guys hear that? Because I most certainly could not. Well, whose decision was it to have a kid? Me. That's why I take responsibility and go to sleep at a reasonable hour. Because I am a functional, semi-functional adult. Semi-functional. Who are we kidding? I'm definitely not a fully functional adult. You did not hear an alert, huh? Okay. It says, uh-oh, invalid authorization token. Are you kidding me right now? Time to do it manually. As a made-up name. It worked that time, did it not? Or am I just hearing it in the editor? Save! We're doing it live. Actually, I know what to do. Let's see if I can fix it this way. Hopefully you can still see me. Give me a moment, please. There we go. Completely restarting Stream Elements. And then Twitch immediately opens up trying to get me to go watch people's streams. Alright. Follower goal? What happened here? It's not a valid... It's not a VTube stream without scuff. Exactly. Oh, no. I completely reset it now. There we go. It is fixed. Now quit being dumb. Let me build my Lego. Okay, what was the last step I just did? I put these on. Alright, I'm on the next step. I'm staring at this and trying to figure out which piece they're talking about here. Like, they want me to use this piece, but where? Am I blind? I think I'm blind. Why do you ask me for 2 pieces when you only use the one big one? You know, I wonder if on the next page it's going to tell me where to put that one. And just for some reason, they're like, yeah, let's just mess with them and say you need this piece on this page, but you don't actually. Wait, I bet I know where it is. I bet it's here. Ha! I was right. I'm just dumb. Yay! Yay! I'm just dumb. My brain is scuffed. Alrighty. Move out of the way. Here we go.
I'm alone here on my island, floating in the sky. I'm high above the world I used to know, and I'm far from any danger, safe from any failure. Guarded, I found shelter in the storm. I'm hiding in the blue, safe between the clouds, in the blue, where I can't be found. Was a soldier in the legions, fought against the demons, fought against the monsters made of gold.
Am I making the ram sticks? I don't don't even know if that's what they were back then. The radiator. What was this? Does anyone remember what these were? Oh, it's the vents on the top of the NES. I thought it was like the radiator inside, but then I just realized where we were putting it. Yeah, it's the vent. Oh, they want me to do it again. Hitting things in holes again. There we go. How many more times do you want me to do this? Several, clearly. Stacking them on top. Actually, really clever. Use of Lego blocks. I can follow instructions. I'm older than 4. Oh, I want a different thing on the front. Boop. Wait, so they want me to make 2 of these? They sure do. Got it. I am all cringe and no bass. No bass. I got a single brain cell. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey! I can count. It says 2. Now it wants me to put it in the big old system. Sweet. Sorry, I'm gonna be randomly clearing my throat today. World. There we go. Where are these going? There we go. Rotate smoothly. I was not rotating smoothly. I don't know how I put that on the wrong way. That was the wrong hole. Another good wholesome Christian Lego stream, I see. You always come in at like the most I don't know if it's opportune or inopportune times, Zire. It's one of the two, whatever you consider it to be. How are you this evening, Zire? Hope you're doing well. Hope your day was not bad here, but I do need to clean up some dishes. That sounds like me. But instead I'm streaming instead of doing my responsibilities like a responsible adult. Well, I'm sick as a dog, but high-spirited. I am medicated now, so so that's always a good sign. I'll know if it did well if I sleep tonight. If I don't sleep tonight, well, you might see another stream for me tonight. I don't know. Sleep deprivation stream. Part 2. Oh my, they want a lot of pieces right here. Threw a bunch of pieces at me at one shot there. Look at all those pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces all on one page. Meanwhile, they threw like 2 pieces at me and I'm like, where's the second piece go? Because I has the dumb. With a capital B. Dumb. Insomnia? No, Insomnia. Yes. I have not experienced insomnia in such a long time. And let me tell you, not a fan. Nope, not a fan at all. To feel like, yeah, I absolutely want to sleep. And literally cannot will yourself to sleep. Feel bad for Sav because he's got like chronic insomnia and he is always having trouble going to sleep. He ended up having a cover from my butt this morning. Even though I think he only slept like an hour or two. He definitely slept longer than me. I do know that. I just laid there and listened to him breathing. Because there was literally nothing else to listen to until the birds started chirping. Then I started to about lose my mind right then and there. Because then I was like, oh my gosh, the birds are chirping. I am so screwed. The burbs. I just got a gooseneck phone holder and watch stuff until I pass out. I have cats. And if, I put one of those, like, holder things attached to my bed or whatever, so, I don't drop my phone on my face, the cats wouldn't, drop it on my face for me by, knocking it off of the nook. Once in a while it's the baby monitor. Once in a while it's my phone that I just hear. And then cats scatter. Bad kitty. More like, ooh, I'm a klutz. Trying to get up on the top. If they didn't put that arrow right there, 100% would have missed that. They even bordered the arrow. They're like, hey, dummy, don't miss this. Cat seeing things to knock over, like, wah! Generally, it helps to make sure you push the pieces down all the way. I missed a piece somewhere. 'Cause I'm dumb. Ah! I missed several pieces. Way off. Bless this tool. Like the rains down in Africa. You'll never find vampires there. Because, the rains have been blessed. All right, cool. This time I used all the pieces. Oh my gosh. Oh, of course it was bad. Like, you've had better. Bring on them puns. I do love that song, though. I can count? What? I would never say something as low as a pun. Uh-huh. You almost single-handedly destroyed our entire party in the last campaign with just non-stop puns. He almost rolled that, by the way. We almost all died. He made a nuke out of Tasha's hideous laughter. That was basically Sab giving me a challenge. Uh-huh. A challenge to what? Your honor? I couldn't not say puns. Okay, but now you're playing a campaign where you can say all the puns you want. But I don't think I've heard more than like 2 puns and RNG. We do really need to start streaming that. I need to get on Baki about editing so we can get those at least on like YouTube or something so we can actually start streaming them here on Twitch. I mean, I suppose what I could do is take the edited one and then do like premieres on Twitch or something. And I shall not sully his good self. Uh-huh. He's a child. Come on. Okay, I don't think he's actually a child. Okay, the decongestant is definitely working. I need a moment to go blow my nose. I'll be right back. You know, eventually I'll have hydrate redeemed. But I think for now, I think it would be a good idea to also get myself something to drink. So I'll be right back as well. Okay, I have returned. And I have finished this page. Now I need 3 of those. I've returned and I am hydrated. Wait, what was this about Final Fantasy 14 under a DDoS attack? I didn't know, but I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. They have been before, but they have dealt with it quite quickly, actually. That's just some angry individuals, I would assume. Which is a shame. You know, they too could try out, you know, Final Fantasy 14 and realize that they love the game. Or, you know, or hate it, you know. I don't judge. Some people just don't like it. That's fine. But for me, I freaking love that game. In fact, I really miss playing it, and I am behind on my weekly clears. Where is this piece? 3 of these. I have 1 of those. I need this one. I just need one single double here. Where's my McDouble piece? McDouble, it's not even on a dollar menu anymore. How dare you, McDonald's? There it is. It was hidden. I know, it's the double cheeseburger that's no longer on, like, the dollar menu. I think the McDouble still is. I don't know. I kind of gave up on McDonald's. The only thing I get from them now is nuggets. Except when we're in Japan. And I am all about that quarter pounder. It's always fun going up to the register, though, in Japan and ordering Sab's burger because he's such a picky eater. I'm just like, double cheeseburger セット、でも、ピコとオニオンとマスタード、抜きお願いします。And they're always like, you really had to sit there and just take everything off but ketchup and cheese, huh? Yep. Yep. Ketchup. 大丈夫です。Do they want me to put the rods on the poles? Or do they want me to push it in? I mean, either way, that sounds wrong. They're just floating there. That's why I don't order burgers. Picky eater, no sense embarrassing myself. Well, Sab has figured out finally how to order it himself when we go, so that's a plus. Oh, is there smaller? There is a smaller. Okay. It's the small hole. There's the big hole. And the small hole. Look, okay? I'm doing what it says. They want the pole in the hole. It is what it is. Embrace it. Okay, I need to move the book and put the NES there instead. There we go. Let that webcam focus. Figure it out, webcam. My fingers are down here. The Legos are down here. There you go. Oh, you were so close. You were so close. Hello, Moat. How are you doing this evening? Wonderful to see you. You know, I've been meaning to ask you, right? So I've noticed that your username is Z_Ray_. Does someone take Z-Ray without the underscore at the end? Oh no, did I ask right as he left? Oh, thank you for the follow, Charles Robin Jr. Wait a minute, is this Charles from the BunChata stream? Hi. It's always great to watch BunChata go on a tangent. Okay, they want me to stack 2 of these together. Purely innocent. Stick them on the other block. Are we gonna go down south again? I don't think so. I'm trying not to. Wanted to drop a follow and say hi. Well, thank you. I appreciate it very much. I'm doing strange streams. My hands, they're seen. And I swapped it around. Normally I would be doing Earthbound on Wednesday nights, but I didn't want to take a giant Lego box with me on a trip. So many Legos. You'll have to forgive me if I keep clearing my throat. I've got a sinus infection. But I'm on the mend. Hopefully. I should really change this to something that isn't so dark. That is something for future Tay. Thank you for the follow, Moat. Welcome to the absolutely destroyed lab. It's just covered in cat paws. I'll fix the lab eventually. For now, I'm building Lego. Alrighty. That seems simple enough. I don't know if I should be happy or sad that they haven't been giving me any, like, really bizarre pieces. The other night was just ridiculous. What is this part of the NES? What are these? You know, I suppose if I grabbed the NES off the shelf, I could figure it out. Compare them side by side when I finish them. That'd be kind of fun. I think it's fitting that I am working on the NES because I do play with a lot of retro systems. Because there's a lot of games that I didn't get to play when I was little. Because my little brother was hogging the system all the time. I think my mom honestly played more NES games than I did. Finally working on Earthbound, though, for the SNES. Maybe there's some spring-loaded bits when the cartridge comes out. There actually is, actually. Over here. That pops up and down. It actually does it. All right, what do you want me to do here? Get all the pieces I was supposed to get? One? No. I only have one of 3 for these. It is very detailed. I think I'm actually going to get to make the cartridge too, which is kind of cool. 3 of these, 2 of these, 1 of those. Those. I'll just, headbutt my mic. It's fine. The logistics of a Lego building stream when you have to keep moving back and forth. I see what they want me to do now. One can hope. It'd be like last time where I had to remove like almost an entire row because somehow one Lego piece in here was like one off. That was a good 10 minutes trying to figure out what I did wrong. But it looked like a sock puppet was the part I was trying to put in there. All right, all those pieces are used. Yeah, I can show you what I got so far. Got the audio and video port. You've got the... I forget what part that is. Of course, we've got the top of the console right there working on it. Coaxial and all that jazz. The other thingy over here. And you've got the front of the system where the controllers go. You've got the power and reset button. You have the power light. This guy looked like a little robot until he was told to bend over. Yeah, we got the cartridge system right here. You can see some of the board, computer board, and all that jazz here. I mean, it's pretty dang detailed for a Lego. Yeah, I haven't built any of the adult Lego until this year. I built the question block from N64. It was very nice. Giggity indeed. 2 of the long boys. And they're very flat. Got a shorter flat boy. And we got an itty bitty cube. Not cube. Square. Do I know my geometric shapes? Heck no. Go. And piece right there. Making everything smooth. Schmoof. My goodness. This next page has a lot of like little dits and things. Goodness. My goodness, we've already hit 70. Ah, that's super exciting. They want a lot of little dits. Boop, boop, boop. These pieces right here. Well, in particular, These, especially when they're circle and they're flat, they haunt my dreams. Because my kiddo is wildly into the Lego Mario thing. Except he doesn't like to keep the buttons on Mario or Luigi or on the paths. Because for some reason they're like, let's put as many circles on these things as possible. And I will just find them in random places. I'll find it in the carpet. And thankfully I find it on the carpet before Roomba does. Because Roomba is just going to eat them up. Nom 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 nom. A blue piece? This is a blue piece. Okay. Teal blue. You're alive, Jungos. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Also, hey, the noises are working again. I noticed them. Got 4 of these. It wants me to make stairs. They look like stairs to me. They might not be stairs, but imagination. I made a tiny tower. Now what? Stick the tiny tower over here. You got it. Gonna chill here a bit and make some green tea. You have at it. Matcha sounds pretty dang good right now. Honestly, any kind of tea sounds really good right now. And honey would help a lot right now. Digging this remix. Just sit here and vibe to this music for a minute. Don't push the button. Doot. I pushed the button. The NES didn't blow up, so. Two and two. You know, I wonder if I'll actually finish the console tonight. That'd be pretty cool. I still have to build the cartridge, the controllers, the grandma's television. Are you gonna snap on? Aha, there it is. What direction do they want this in? Oh, well, I think I just figured out why there's these little cross holes. We're sticking pegs in holes again. But it doesn't go in. So misleading. No, you'll never be alone, be alone, be alone. No, you'll never be alone. Alright, pieces. Got 2 of these things again. With the big hole and the little hole. Oh no. Almost lost it. Liking this, like, Pixel Galaxy type remix to this song. Tubes! Tubes everywhere! Okay, so do you want the big part in there? Big part. No, the big part don't fit in the hole. This is why guys have so much problems. Can't figure out how to fit it in the hole. How do you fit? Gotta be the smaller one. Aha! There we go. I did it. Yay. Boom. That's another page done. That's easy enough. It's a pattern. I can follow patterns. I did the thing. Oh, moving on to bag 6. I will never get used to this. If you're putting together IKEA furniture and you come across this many pieces left, you did something wrong. But Lego just likes to be kind to you and throws in a few extra of the small pieces in case you're blind as a bat and you can't immediately find it. Or, you know, you miss the piece or you lose it, falls off the table. You don't have to bend down and get it. I don't know. But I still can't get used to how many extra pieces there are when I'm done with a bag. This home where we are, ever strong in the world that... Stories never change. Alright, bag 6. Organization. I'll open the bag for you. There you go, some Lego ASMR for you. Not gonna hear it pour out, sorry. My gate's too high. Only I get to relish in the sound of Legos hitting a table. So when did Legos start putting little bags inside of the bigger bags? And when did Lego actually start making 2, like, number 7 bags instead of, you know, putting it all in one bag? Because that really threw me off. I don't build Lego enough to know the answer to these questions. Who's a Lego master here? There is so much gray. They've been doing it for a while. Good to know. These are some very long pieces. Holy moly. How long are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wow. 16 by 1. But see, like, it doesn't make any sense that they're compartmentalizing the chunks, because there are steps that involve needing one of these right at the beginning. Like, so you're still dropping them all on there at the same time. Is it like to make more space in the box, maybe? Compartmentalizing. Am I saying it weird? Am I adding an extra syllable in there? I suppose it's better than straight up nixing some syllables. I mean, I'd rather have 20 pieces to dig through rather than 2,500. Just had a random hiccup there. I mean, like, yeah, I noticed, they've always had the, 1 through 10, 1 through 16 bags, blah, blah, blah. But when you have multiples of the same bags, just what? It really threw me off because I didn't know they did that. And I got to a point and I'm like sitting there for like 10 minutes trying to figure out, where is this piece? Where is this piece? Oh, there's an entire other bag. Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I suppose the masters just go and like, yeah, I've got cups for each one of them. And I guess, pouring them into cups would work. I am not the professional. I could be. Be the exclusive VTuber Lego builder. VTuber Lego master. No, I'd have to be a lot faster for that. I make too many mistakes to be a master. I am a novice. Oh my goodness. So much gray. I haven't built Lego in ages because it was all movie tie-ins for a long time. Yeah. Now they have these things that are like Lego ideas and creator, and they have fully embraced their collector side, and I am totally here for it. Now, the problem is I don't know what to do with them after I build them, like where to put them, because I've already got so many like anime figures and things, and I'm like, I can't make a giant collection of Lego in addition to anime figures. They just take up too much space. Eventually, if I'm going to start building more and more Lego, I'm going to have to start figuring out what I'm going to do with them. I'd rather have the collector stuff than the 200th Star Wars set and the 150th Harry Potter set. Yeah, they are embracing both of those fandoms extremely hard. I need to pop off a bit though. Need to run an errand. No problem, Hinetsu. Thank you again for chilling out with me. Always great to chit-chat. Nice to have company. Otherwise, I'd be sitting here singing to myself. But if I'm not, like, basically mouth the mic, then, you know, it just cuts me off, you know, mid-words. I have so many gray pieces over here. But I figure I should probably put them off to the side so I can put the system here. Build off of the system. Where are all my 4 pieces? Probably still in these baggies. Four by 2. Can't remember the last time I put together a Lego set. Well, you're never too old for Lego. There's a lot of really cool ones out there. And honestly, super chill. Nice. Good way to kill a few hours. Just unwind. Flats. More flats. Just yeeting that off into the sunset. And then I pick up after myself after stream. Two by 2s. Honestly, don't have enough space for one anymore, lol. I also get worried if I miss or lose a piece and it somehow ends up on my dog, in my dog's stomach or in my nephew's mouth. Yeah, that's fair. Kids will put anything in their mouth. That's one of those things you only work on when, you know, kiddo's asleep. You quarantine the dogs out of the room. And then when you're not working on it, stick it back in the box. Woo! Feeding stage. Get a lot of those freezer soothers. Or the is it the fruit popsicle thing? It's not really like, it's a popsicle holder, but all you do is you put your fruit. Put frozen fruit in it. Like frozen blueberries or something. Let the kid go to town. Big huge mess. But it helps. Oh my goodness. Pretty sure this is all the top of the NES there. They're all light gray. This one's a neat looking piece. That just reminds me I got a bunch of baby crap that I need to get out of the house. Baby toys and stuff. I still have a cat tree that's just chilling in the house right now. Like, it's all taken apart. Because we upgraded it with, you know, a cat tree that actually, you know, works for cats their size. Just sitting in the playroom right now. Need to find someone who wants it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to dumpster it. And it's not all, like, super covered up in cat hair or anything like that. Aha! Look at all these flat pieces. Yep, this might be the bag where I close the system. Yeah, sorry, I already got a scratching post for my cat and she adores it. Yeah, no, it's no problem. Like, it's not just a scratching post, it's a whole dang tree. Got like 3 towers for the cats to hang on. He's big. Got like steps and stuff, but wasn't big enough for our cats. And then, of course, the one that we have in the basement now is smaller than the one we had up there. But we received it as a gift, so we put it together, not realizing exactly how small it is. But these cats still cram themselves into the tiny cube, and it's adorable. Please don't know if we can even make room for something that big. Well, not to mention the shipping cost would be astronomical right now. USPS is a wreck right now. If it fits, it sits. That's true. She fits, but she can't get out. Where did this piece go? Oh my goodness. Finally finished sorting that bag. Trying to make that. Little by little. And long. Six long. Alrighty. Oh no. I've made a terrible mistake. Wait, what? Yep, I made a terrible mistake. Ah! Okay, the only way I'm going to separate these is doing this. There we go. Put a piece on another piece to get the piece off. Alright, once we take this, put that on there. one of these on top of that one. And then put this piece under it. Got it. I gotta do that twice. Can't tell if thunderstorming or cats are being dumb upstairs. Pen long again. How's your tea, Jungus? Couldn't find any green tea, so I had to use mint tea. I feel like that might have an opposite effect. I mean, I guess mint could still be calming, but it'd also be a very refreshing. Uh-oh, what step was I on? The sleep deprivation is getting to me. Forgetting my spot. Four of the three lanes. 1, 4. That's easy enough. Deck 2. Put them on the sides. Oh, something felt wobbly. Something's not in all the way. There we go. Super long. Ten by 1. Two by 3. 1 by 1. Okay. Getting there. Oh, this one's easy. Take 11 of these. Take them on. When you run out of space, you put on enough. I too am getting the sleepers. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go until about midnight tonight. Probably. I didn't sleep yesterday. I was so congested I didn't sleep. And when a shower and Mucinex didn't work, that's when I knew, okay, it's time to go to the doctor. Aw. Now it wants me to cover up all this wonderful work. See the interior here. No, I'm covering it up. I'm sorry you haven't been feeling all that great. You should rest up. You need the energy for more Elden Ring. Antiquated metal loop. Eight long. That's it. But it says there should be 3 of them. Didn't sleep last night, upset stomach, and had to make sure I didn't sleep on my arm, which is difficult since I unconsciously roll around in my sleep. Yeah. Those stretches help you at all? Oh, good. I'm glad. The hard part is remembering to actually do them. But I experience it constantly in my left arm if I forget to do anything. On the wasted hand. I'm getting used to having half my left hand feel numb. Won't be able to see a specialist for another month. They'll probably tell you have to lay off on the games. They're also going to definitely tell you to keep doing the exercises. They might even suggest physical therapy. Having a brace is also extremely good to have. I'm hoping for good things. All good things. Me too. I'm hoping for good things to come my way soon, like my tax returns. Yes. Do you have plans for your tax return? The computer updates? Why are there holes? I mean, I suppose in today's day and age, you shouldn't ask why someone doesn't have a hole. I apologize. Well, I'm saving for this con I'm going to. Nowhere special. Gonna hang out with some nerds. Ah, I see, I see. I bet they'd be excited to see you. Getting a plane ticket? Are you gonna go do the Greyhound bus thing? Or be even crazier, do the Amtrak thing? You know, that is one thing I've never done. Is take a commercial train, like one of those like overnight trains. Like, yeah, I've taken a Shinkansen in Japan, but it's definitely not like the same. I was like, I've never slept in a sleeper car or anything like that. It would definitely be a slower paced travel, but might honestly be kind of cool if you have a cabin to yourself. Maybe not so much if, you know, you got a bunch of people and like just taking the city train. Already got the plane ticket. Awesome. And hearing about conventions just reminds me I need to work on cosplay. I haven't been working on a cosplay since... God, have I not made a cosplay since I've had a kid? Nothing fits anymore. I got an awesome prop made, but my costume don't fit anymore. So I have to make a new costume. Like, I've got casual things like, ooh, you know, I can be the last strand apron, you know. Not the same as wearing your adventurer gear. However, there was a particular character in Endwalker that I really, 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 really liked the design of. And the character's name is Medion. I even looked at Etsy for bird feet because I knew I wasn't going to have the time to make bird feet myself. But that's as far as I got in the project. Yeah, I got nothing I wanted to cosplay that's going to take a lot of time and money. Yep. I mean, you can always buy cosplay online. Some of it's actually really affordable. Sometimes you just want to geek out and, you know, just walk around. One, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Bleep. Speaking of conventions, I'm really hoping that MomoCon still is as awesome as it was before the pandemic. I would be really disappointed if it changed. That'd be a major bummer if it's not as great. But what's going to be fun is tons of friends are going to be there, so always great. Convention can be complete and utter crap, but if you're surrounded by a bunch of friends, it don't really matter, does it? Well, they want 4 of these. I need to read directions better. Hanging with the guildies and almost all the Blightbreakers. Yep. Speaking of them, I need to double check on who's coming to that. I am excited for PAX East though. One of my favorite conventions. Honestly, all the PAXs have been really amazing. MomoCon has been honestly the only anime convention that has been standing the test of time. There are other anime conventions I would love to try out, but time and money. Aha, I found it. Oh my gosh, yes. Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest is an experience for sure. When it comes to conventions, you gotta pick and choose the ones that matter most to you. Because you can't go to all of them. You also have to consider their policy, safety, and all that jazz, too. That has definitely weighed heavily on our choices for anime conventions this year. Wait a tick. They wanna... They want one of these, but a 2 length. And I don't have a 2 length. Like, I've got this piece, but those have a pattern on it, and that is not calling for one with a pattern. Ah, I put it over here. Now, FanFest, getting tickets for that is a flippin' bloodbath. It's like may the people with the fastest internet win. Did I miss a step here? I did. I'm working ahead here. They're gonna have to like impose either strict buying tickets, so like, you know, 2 tickets per person, or they're gonna straight up have to do what Japan does with the lotto. You just sign up and, you know, hope you get to buy 2 tickets. Like they're doing with housing now. Especially since, well, like they've upgraded their venue. Be like a huge, I think like San Diego Convention Center. You know, of course the pandemic happened and, you know, that all got canceled. But, you know, in-person events are going to happen again at some point. Yeah, I really think they're going to end up having to do the lottery system. Because any other way, I mean, people aren't going to be happy no matter what. Because, you know, there's going to be people that want to go and then they're not going to be able to. But I think it's going to be the one in the most fairness. Like they already made it where it was only like current subbers for like 6 months, I think. Was able to sign up last time. I'm hoping to see Square Enix at a Penny Arcade Expo again. That would be wonderful. Okay, now we can go to the next step. Looking more and more like the console. Super cool. Getting close. Ooh, getting there. Get close here. The world is this piece? Made steps. Alrighty. What are they having me make here? Okay. I found the perfect thing to practice while watching the stream, learning Japanese writing. Oh dear. You working on hiragana, katakana, kanji? Because there is a stroke order. Don't get it wrong. There's a lot of worksheets out there too. Yeah, hiragana. Hiragana, honestly, was a lot easier to me than katakana. I still struggle with katakana. Like, I can write it, no problem. But reading it is a problem. I think the reason why I struggle with katakana so much was because my sensei focused so much on hiragana that we got it down like that. But he spent so much time on hiragana that he ran out of time to actually work on focusing on katakana. Okay. Okay, Chungos, you have a wonderful night. Thank you again for joining. I learned that one of the best ways to learn a language is to mime and act it out. Yeah, definitely. I honestly need to go back and just straight up review all my old Genki books from Japan Times. That is a wonderful learning resource. Also came with like a CD, vocal exercises and things like that. This that's the book we used in my university. Originally, we were using Yokoso, but says I did not like the order that it was teaching us, and they're like, "This is really dumb," and actually convinced the university to swap systems the next semester. So, of course, the next semester was spent doing catch up on, reviewing all these things before moving on to what was actually supposed to be taught that semester. My sensei was a little bit of a scatterbrain. But what has stuck has definitely stuck. But my kanji recognition is really bad now. Because if you don't use it, you lose it. And I wasn't, constantly practicing it. I was doing Duolingo for a little while, but I've made Duo sad. I have not been doing Duolingo in so long that I would want to start over. Like, they have the review process thing, and you can go back and just like, oh, you haven't been here for a while. Let's test you. Let's put you back a few levels. Thanks. When they want me to put it on. Learn lots of computer languages, but this is the first time learning a language with a totally different character set. Yeah. Very uniquely its own. Like, they share kanji with Chinese, but doesn't help you any at all, if you don't already know that language. And then, they have their own hiragana and katakana that isn't in any other language. But I mean, once you start to get it, you can get pretty dang confident. I really should go back to learning Japanese. It was very fun. And my kiddo's been actually showing very much interest in learning different languages. So he knows how to count to 3 in Japanese, in Spanish, and he, I think, knows it in Polish. I don't remember how to count to 3 in Polish. My mother would be ashamed. Yep. There's definitely. It's like there's output and input to every language, meaning being able to speak and write it versus comprehend it. Yeah, it's a lot easier to comprehend it than be able to speak and write it. But translation tools have been getting a lot better over the years. Where like you can just point your phone at it and it'll translate it for you, which is great when it works. But it will definitely get you by. I'll consider myself as having gotten it when I can do it as easily as normal writing. Take it in segments. Do 2 rows of hiragana at a time. Just 2. Don't do any more. And you focus on that for 2 days before you go on to the next one. Because otherwise it will not stay. Do A-I-O-U excuse me, sorry. And then it's sa she say so. The heck is it? I gotta look at the hiragana chart. Hold on. Shame. I bring shame to my sensei. Kakikukeko. But yeah, start off with iueo, and then kakikukeko, and then move on to ta and ta after that. Like trying to visualize it in my head, and I was like, that's not working. The moment I see the chart, immediately recognize it. Okay, finish that page. I have an e-writing board, which is a bit like a blackboard, but can hit a button and erase the whole thing. So I can do lots and lots of practice with the writing. Flashcards are also very good. Oh my goodness, we're covering the system. All right, here we go. Nine, 10, 11. I'm also realizing that it's difficult to write the characters illegibly. Yep, gotta work on it. Crapola. Crap on a stick. They want the longer one first. There we go. Ooh, about to be on book 7. Book 7, or bag 7. Cartridge and the rest of the top. Fabulous. Why? The only spare part in there. Sin is back. 83. Looks epic. Thank you. Thank you. And it's really cool. It's like really cool. I just finished bag 6. Like it's actually looking like an NES. Controller ports and all. There's my AV cables. Coaxial cables. Oh, ports, not cables. It is the NES Classic, in fact. Not the Classic. Supposed to be the actual system. Well, actually, I don't know. I have both. I could grab it, do a side-by-side comparison. I definitely plan on doing a side-by-side comparison when it's all, like, finished. But, I mean, it seems like the actual standard size NES. RCHX. Gotta change it to channel 3. You just built Thor's hammer? How was it? I stared at it for a bit. I was like, tempting. But then I was like, where the heck am I going to put this? So instead, I bought a giant tree house. And I'm also looking forward to building at some point. It's epic, but very plain. So they didn't hide any like special details on the inside or anything like that. I forget what minifigs came with it. I saw that they were making the big old boat. It just comes with Thor. Did it at least come with like a plate or something to like say the hammer's name on it or anything like that? Or no, it was just, hey, here it is on a base. Here's Thor. Enjoy. Not really, but it does look awesome as a display piece. That's great. Yeah, I have fully embraced Legos again. It started off with the N64 question block. And it's like a puzzle block. And it's wonderful. I love it so much. It's got little tiny details that like I wouldn't have even thought of. And I was like, oh, nostalgia. This is awesome. And then I got the bonsai tree just to make it into the cherry tree, of course. And now I'm working on the NES, and then on Sundays I randomly work on like medieval blacksmith. The bonsai tree is really neat. I really like that it came with both the green plants, and then it came with the flowers. Well, the flowers are frogs. I'm like, they're frogs. They're tiny little frogs. I'm like, what a clever use of frogs to make a tree. I thought about actually taking the green parts and using them instead of the white with the flowers, but I didn't know what it was going to look like, so I decided against it. And I know that there's a lot of like third-party accessories and things. Like you can make like your bonsai plant glow and stuff in the treehouse, same thing. And I was like, You have a slave one I haven't built yet. My husband actually built slave one. He got the original slave one set, and then he got the remodel where they just called it Boba Fett's starship, I think is what they call it. I don't know what they called it. But it came with the Mandalorian, which is why he bought it, because he's like, yeah, Mando. But we went a little crazy when we went to the Lego shop. Excuse me, I thought I muted myself in time, but I did not. I've got a sinus infection, I'm sorry. But we went a little crazy, because he had been staring at the original, like, Millennium Falcon for, like, the longest freaking time. And when I decided I'm going to go buy this NES set, he's like, well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the crazy broken up lab. It's all paw prints right now. I'll fix it later. So yeah, I ended up getting the NES, and he's like, well, now I'm going to go and get the Millennium Falcon and what is it? I was I can't remember how to say it, but the Cantina. So he's got some enormous Lego sets, and I'm like, where are you gonna put these when they're built? He's like, I don't know. That's a problem for future Sab. So it is what it is. So he builds the Star Wars stuff on his own time. I bought him the Daily Bugle. And it wasn't just him. I also bought it for my 4-year-old because he is obsessed with the new Disney Junior show for Spider-Man, Spidey and His Amazing Friends. So they just took the Spider-Verse, Miles, Gwen, and Peter Parker, and just like, oh, let's just make them little kids, I guess. Make a show out of it, and he is so hyped about it. I have not let him watch Spider-Verse yet. He's not old enough for that. But when the day comes, he will know who all of these characters are at some point. Do I have them in display cases, like the wicked brick things? No, but I have looked at them because I was like, well, at least it would keep the dust off. But no, right now, my child has been playing with them. Not the bonsai plant. I had to hide the bonsai plant because he kept taking the little rocks out, which are just, the little coins. And they keep finding their way into my sweeping robot. So I'm sick of having to go through the dustbin to get my Lego pieces out. So that's put away for now. But he has the Daily Bugle is presently Spider Ham. His head, I think, is presently on Ghost Spider, and it's just he's going through a phase. So that's what those are just sitting on a table right now. We got a bunch of Lego Mario pieces too. But eventually I'm going to have to find a place to put some of these Legos because they are very quickly taking up space. They get all over the place. And then, Lego likes to give you these spare tiny pieces. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with them? I've just been throwing them in plastic Solo cups right now, which is not the best option. Don't be like me. Find better organization. I don't know where I'm putting these pieces. All I'm trying to do is organize. Yeah, I've been looking at the display cases over on, I think it's Wicked Brick or something to that effect, but it has like it's a display case, kind of like, what you do with IKEA, except it's got like a printed background on it, which makes them look like little dioramas. And I've heard nothing but good things about it, but I have not committed to buy yet. But if I don't want my child to mess with pieces, case would, be a wise investment. Kind of like with my anime figures. I've got too many anime figures. I might have to start selling some of them again. We go through phases where we're like, yeah, we're only gonna, buy figures for shows we actually watch, but having a kid has not given us much free time to watch as much anime as we would like. Like, I think the latest anime I've watched is Demon Slayer, and it was the Demon Slayer movie, Mugen Train. So I have not watched any of the second season yet. But from my understanding, a lot of the second season is the retelling of that movie. So I don't know if I'm gonna go all aboard the feels train right away. Because I had to decide between, hey, are we gonna go watch Mandalorian, and a bunch of these like random Marvel, a bunch of these Marvel spin-offs like Hawkeye and Loki and WandaVision and a bunch of other these crazy Disney spin-offs, and I'm just like, I can't keep up with all of it. I gotta pick one or the other. If I want to play games and watch things, I've gotta pick and choose. What does this go to? Is this part of the cartridge? Might be. I'll find out soon. Oh, those are definitely shorter than the other ones. Before I start working on them, I try to organize them by like color, like type. Because I lose my place very, very quickly. I get distracted. I like talking to people. That requires me to, look at my computer screen. I just figured something out. When I write in English, I have my own sort of handwriting font that I developed a little while ago and now stick to. In hiragana, I'm trying to develop a font that I can use as a routine. Well, you got to get down the basics before you go stylizing it. Because it's got to be legible. Oh, what am I talking about? Most people are not writing anything. They're all typing it on their phones. Just insert the Japanese keyboard onto your phone. Problem solved. But with English, I have a legible font. Fair. Legible in the way of doctor's writing. Or actually legible. I've seen your writing. It's legible. No, actually legible and neatly printed. I've once been accused of having girly handwriting. There's nothing wrong with that. Better to be able to read it than not at all. Something is wrong. No, it's not. I thought because it was hanging off, there was something wrong. No, there's nothing wrong. Ooh, what size of these do they want? Yep. What they want. All right, I'm shaking the camera a little bit. I'm having to put so much force down on these. I don't know how I accomplished that, but I'm going to fix that right now. Goodness gracious. Bleep. There we go. Okay. That's another section done. Bleep. Okay. This it wants 2. of these green ones. I have not seen any green pieces besides that big giant green piece. Are they under something? Am I blind? Am I missing a bag? I think I'm missing a bag. Because the odds of having two missing pretty dang slim. Guess I need to go check those bags again. Lego over here giving me 3 7 bags. Are you drawing it on your tablet blackboard thing, or are you drawing it on, or are you writing it on paper with a pen? Because it's definitely going to feel different. Yep, I knew it was missing a bag. Like drawing the letters rather than simply writing them. Yes. Blackboard thing is called a boogie board, and it feels pretty close to paper. When I hear a boogie board, I think of the thing, that kids go out on the beach and basically kick their butts on. Oh no, that's a wakeboard. Boogie boards are the foam things that people go into the beach with, into the water. It's like a pseudo surfboard, but it's way too small to actually be a surfboard. I have a drafting pencil with a toothpick in it instead of a piece of lead. It's not gonna scratch it, is it? Uh-oh. There we go. It popped into place. No, it's pretty gentle, and the boogie board is like a grown-up version of a temporary drawing board. They market it towards people who want to draw tons of diagrams without having to use up tons of paper. Yeah. I have a really cheap one. Because the battery will keep popping out. So then I can't actually erase what's on it. Oh. We're almost there. Time to make the lid. Wait. Okay. Okay. That's a funky piece. Looking mighty thick over here. Where is this piece? There they are. That's not how that works. That's how that works. How they want it. Yep. Fancy.
When you feel it's hopeless, when you think that you've lost, oh, I will take your hand and we'll rise up from the dust. Oh,
Here we go.
here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the
Neat.
path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
Eastum. Wants me to push them together like that.
We all have our reasons why we are on this track. Oh, we all have our burdens, yeah, but we just keep on fighting and we never look back. Here we go, 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 let us heal and grow. You won't be alone, we're unstoppable. Don't be afraid to show what we're going for. This is what we know. Here we come back to life, we're still breathing. Standing up, everybody's gonna see it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. Even if we fall, we will rise up and we follow the path that we believe in. No, we're not gonna stop until we reach it. Oh, all you need to know is that we're holding on. We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
What? How does it lock? Because right now it doesn't.
We rise up from the dust and claim our throne.
Uh-huh. That's not locking it in place. Not yet, anyways. This is so cool. Super cool. The lid is on. Yes, we have to make the cartridge to put in there. Go.
Everything is sleeping, remains the sound of wind, as if time is frozen upon this polar night. Open your eyes, my friend, seems we're getting close. The northern lights are flowing upon this polar night. Try not to close your eyes, see the colors emerging.
What? Oh. Oh. There we go. I'm losing speed here. Getting slippy. That's okay, because I am going to end at... I'm going to end when I finish this bag. Suddenly, this looked way more yellow than it was. Very close to be done here. Two, 1, and 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Look what looks like a little cartridge. Oh god, they want me to put a sticker on. My weakness. Stickers. Weird. That's the serial number. I'm assuming it goes on something. Might have been. That was the back of the unit, wasn't it? But it's not giving me instructions to actually use it yet, so I'm not gonna put it on there until Step says it. So yeah, all I got left in this entire booklet is book 8, and it's for a controller. It looks like. Yep, that's it. Did I miss a step where it told me to put on the serial number? Flipping through the book to find out. Wait a minute. Okay, no, there is 231. Okay, I was gonna say, like, there's a missing step here. Huh, doesn't tell you where to put the serial number. But that's okay, because I can very easily find that out. This isn't the serial number for the for the NES. It's for Grandma's TV. Aha, a future thing. So wait, can I just put this cartridge in there? Ah, that's awesome. Sweet. So, we have an NES here. Let's pull it up. Up. There we go. So, you have the top of the unit. You watching? It pops up so you can take it out. But yeah, right in there. Okay. But no, it's got the power and reset button, the controller, all that jazz, the lid. Close it. That is really awesome. Super cool. I am so super sleepy. Oh my goodness. Part of me wants to finish the controller and get it done with. But the other part of me says, nah. Save that for next time, for when we make the TV too. That's the whole system. Oh, and here's the bottom. Super neat. And next time I stream, I'll grab the NES or the NES Classic, whichever one ends up being a closer size. thank you guys so much for watching. I am definitely gonna call it a night. I'm gonna check and see who's online right now because I might be able to raid them. But if nobody's on, that's totally okay too. Aha, Hanatsu's online. Let's go raid them. Let's go raid them. We'll just say, just hey raid, I guess. So let's go ahead and raid Hanatsu. And again, thank you guys so much for joining. And I will see you guys Friday. Hopefully. Hopefully the internet will cooperate. If not, you know, we tried. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you again.